Yeah, I think this might be the most toxic deck in the history of Marvel Snap. This one feels absolutely crazy. It is basically a Scorpion Spider-Man Brand New Day combo deck. Unlike the build we played earlier this week, it was kind of more like straightforward, honest, reasonable Affliction deck. This one's all about creating as many copies of Scorpion as possible using things like Tau Mandala, Mystique, and even a Prodigy in order to get like 3 or 4, technically I think even 5 copies, maybe even more with locations, because every time you start scaling an additional Scorpion ongoing effect into the mix, it just snowballs out of control. Like -1 Affliction from Hazmat turns into 2, into 4, into 8, into 16, and they all add up as well. So like basically every card that gets hit by a single Hazmat might go to like -16, even -32 points or whatever. So it doesn't take like big afflictions for this to snowball into absurdity where, basically you don't need a single card on your side at that point. I mean, I guess you need the Scorpions to be alive, but you can win with 0, 0, and 0 points because they're just like -50, -100, -50 or whatever from all the stacking ongoing effects. So this is really built like a combo deck as such. Blinking here to help you find the Scorpion. You got Luna and Magic to help you get to those late game scenarios where you can play all that stuff. Not a lot of afflictors, just Scorpion, Hazmat, Lady Bullseye. Scorpion can chip in where it's like -2 points to start in combination with the Hazmat, which is nice. Lady Bullseye can add another 2 on some. That can be really all the spike you need. On top of that, I put a Rogue in here. The real versions of this deck were running like Echo and Fastball Special, and those actually have surprisingly great data, by the way. Like, it's actually a legit super competitive deck, which is terrifying. 56% win rate, 0.45 cube rate. That's nuts. But I took out Echo and Fastball Special and added Rogue and Prodigy because I just wanted to get even a little bit greedier. I thought that might hurt the deck, but then I fired off an 8-2 run, and I was up, like 13 freaking cubes as well. It's like you almost can't go wrong with this deck. And a lot of people try to beat this stuff with like Luke Cage. Honestly, Luke Cage is not a good counter to this deck because you really only need 1 body hit in a given location. And it's going to be enough to win you the game because it's just so many negative points. And usually it's, still more than that because most decks are filling out spots. I think, stuff like a Cosmic Ghost Rider or an Enchantress could maybe be a little bit better of a counter, but it's also just really hard for decks to squeeze that in. It's just a big ask in some cases. And then Rogue could also be a little bit of a counter, but depending on the timing, if you have 3 or 4 Scorpions anyway, they can't necessarily answer them all. So I don't know. I didn't really feel like I was getting countered that much. And if you don't get countered, if they don't directly disrupt you somehow, you basically cannot lose. Like, you're just going to win the points competition because your points go absolutely silly in this deck when it works. And I sort of hate those designs where it's really divisive, where it's like you're going to guaranteed win unless they have like the perfect answer or solution. That doesn't feel super fun to me from either direction, frankly. So I don't know. I don't love that this deck exists. I don't love that it's already great and super popular, by the way. Like, I thought I was going to save this for later in the week because it was going to be like more of the meme version of the deck that wouldn't be as competitive. I got it backwards. The version I played isn't as good, still actually fine. This is actually the real version of the deck that's super competitive and is already crazy popular on Untapped. Although, again, I did tweak it a little bit to make it even greedier. So I'm scared that this is going to be a really common meta deck, and because I just think it feels really miserable to play against sometimes. So I don't know how much this will warp the meta or not, but for now, dude, Scorpion Spider-Man Brand New Day is crazy, crazy, crazy anytime you copy these effects, as you're about to see. Raptors are a decent spot for Tau, actually. Just throw the Scorpion over there, Tau it, you're good to go. Luna early is a great sign for that, too. We can get the Ancient One down anytime. Yeah, dude, that would be sick. Prodigy could also fill in there, or, not Mystique, I guess, because you need to get the Tau in the middle there, but everybody else fine. Okay, yeah, yeah, this is a good start. Luna into, I would even do like a Magic, just give me plenty of time. This is one of those combo decks where it's like, if you get your stuff, you're gonna win, right? Like, it's just that simple. You don't, some combo decks, or some decks, Magic's kind of a risk because the symmetry is a problem or whatever. If this goes off, you're winning the game. It's just, they can be countered, etc. But if it all resolves the way you want it to, you're winning the game. so you often don't have to stress as much. Quantum Realm, that probably does not count as a debuff, but I'm like kind of intrigued by it anyway. I don't know. I'm actually not really that stressed. Oh, I actually do need to play the Ancient One this turn. But then you got to play Magic next turn anyway, right? That's the problem, isn't it? Maybe you do just play the Ancient One this turn. Maybe you don't even worry about the Magic. I don't even know if you need it. Why do you need it? You don't really need it. Kind of doesn't matter. It's like, what's the point? You're wasting time if you do that. There's a Brood. Okay, that's fine. I do think Rogue could be a possibility here in a Surfer deck. But they just denied the loot cage. They can't steal the loot cage. It's already occupied, so they'd have to go for something else. If I go Magic, I still have plenty of time, right? Like I can go Scorpion on, well, number one, I could actually just go Hazmat now for the record. And then you'd go Scorpion on 6 into some kind of dump on the final turn. It would be really cool if you could Scorpion and Tau at the same time so you had space to play the Prodigy in behind. But we could also get a Mystique too, though, so it's like there's a lot of options, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Lady Bullseye first, maybe. Perhaps that's fine, too. I don't know. Like, really, it's gonna come down to just counters here. Like, do they have a way to answer, you know, is there a random Enchantress left? Because at some point, like, even a Rogue might not be enough. But that would depend a little bit on timing, I suppose, and how soon I time it. Spider-Man Brand New Day. They are down to 1 spot to play with 2 turns to go. That's pretty shocking. Oh, my God. This is actually literally setting up for the Giga. Oh, this is actually like the perfect... Oh, I hope they stick this game out. They won't, but they should. I can play Scorpion into Mystique, Tau, Hazmat next turn for the greatest play ever made. I also have priority. Oh my God, this is literally perfect. This is literally perfect, dude. It's literally perfect, dude. Oh my God, it's gonna go off. Oh my God, this is gonna get real bad. This is gonna get real bad for them. Real bad. It's getting real bad, guys. It's gonna be ugly, man. Those Raptors jumping for joy right now. It's gonna get real ugly, man. It's bad, guys. It's bad, dude. Luke Cage ain't gonna save him here. Surfer sure ain't gonna save him here, man. Oh, this is so brutal, dude. The way this stacks is just so evil. God almighty, that is literally the perfect game, though. Like, you know, just... you could have got even more technically with a Prodigy, right? A 5th one would have been stacking on another... I mean, what was like, I guess the order here is just like left to right is how it resolved, but another negative 16 per affliction. So it would have been, you know, another negative 64 points left, right? If we got a Prodigy, not that you need it. It'd be hard to get all of that at once. The Mystique was kind of perfect there, though. It's just so stupid when it works. I cannot believe they've got the way this stacks in the game. When they just killed all that other doubling stuff, you know, with like how they changed Onslaught and all that stuff. And then this comes along and it's like, oh yeah, you want to see some doubling? Here you go, bud. I mean, it makes sense logically, like I get it, but at the same time, I can't believe they've allowed it. Okay, Quantum Tunnel. I mean, unfortunately, all the stuff I would want to pull into is currently in hand, you know, all our like combo pieces or whatever. I guess you could do Lady Bullseye early. It's unfortunate, though, that we have priority, so I don't really want to do that. You could go White Hot Room. It's not really a blink setup yet either, though. I just like, there's just nothing to do right now. This all sucks right now. White Hot Room is pretty cool for like Ancient One's Tau, because you can fill it without filling it. But again, oh God almighty, that's a nightmare. I mean, I guess Quantum Tunnel can now get you to Scorpion and stuff, but still kind of scary. Guys, this like version of Scorpion on this card, by the way, like I've seen the trailers for the new movie. It doesn't look anything like this. Like he looks like he's got like more of a like, you know, legit Scorpion suit, not this like kind of like handmade looking one or whatever. I don't know if that's just from different parts of the movie or something. Like maybe he first appears like this is kind of the more handmade version, and then it like he gets some tech somewhere or something. You know, I don't know. Does anybody have any insights on that? I'm just curious how it works. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just rip both of these. This is at least one debuff incoming. Scorpion potentially, of course, a lot more. Hitting the whole hand there. Dr. Doom already, though. Jeez. Hazmat as well. A lot of bodies here. That's good already for the Hazmat, honestly. That's fine. Bullseye doubling down even more here. And we pull Scorpion. What do we pull? Blink with nothing to target, though, unfortunately. Shoot. Ah, but Scorpion's already here. Okay. So with the Scorpion early, I guess you could go Mystique Prodigy, right? And just hope that holds, man. Go for the triple here. I mean, if they don't have a Luke Cage, it's definitely going to hold because it's a lot of points. Like, it's just a million points because there's already a ton of debuffs and maybe more from Scorpion. Like we said, we're very likely to get it. They're playing 2 cards. So we know at least one's going to be debuffed. Iron Lad and Doom 2099, Invisible Woman Doom 2099, but they're kind of full already. Plus, the Doom 2099 didn't actually activate there. They have so much extra energy. It's kind of creating a little check there. Angel One, you're too late, but this is still very cool. Like I said, minus disruption, we're fine. I don't expect this to be a deck that has a ton of disruption normally. There's no Cosmo outs. They kind of just like playing one big guy, typically. Certainly like a rogue or something, if that was teched in, could cause a little bit of a problem. But since we already got so many afflictions out, I don't even know if a rogue would necessarily be enough. They're just looking at so many negative points right now. They're just playing the one card. It really does look like it's the... What is it going to be? A Galactus? That cannot be enough, right? They're just trying to set up the big Doom 2099 to fill the rest, but it just cannot be enough. The way this works is just... It just stacks on stacks on stacks. It's so ridiculous, dude. It's just so... Oh! Cosmic Ghost Rider! Yeah, that's definitely gonna be enough because there's 2 Doombots coming, which are gonna add. Hold up, is that enough? No way. No way do we. Oh no! What a disaster, dude. Oh, I feel terrible. This really is the most toxic deck ever. How did they still lose? I don't think they could have won, right? No matter how these rolled, it was impossible, I guess, because this was only ever going to be the 1 point. Oh my god, dude, that is a disaster. Oh, dude, what a hard counter with the Cosmic Ghost. I forgot about that being in there. That's a great answer, but man, that is so sad. I really feel evil, to be honest, man. I really feel evil. Jeez Louise. We love Scorpion on 2. Citadel, I'm gonna forget about that in 2 seconds. I will not remember that by the time we get to turn 4, guaranteed. But I'm playing the Scorpion here for now because I remember. Okay, Baxter Building. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Luna's a pretty good Scorpion spot for Tau, actually. You can just turn the cube into a dude, so... Luna here's fine. Magic! Oh, thank God I don't have to worry about Starlight Citadel anymore. I love you, opponent. I also just love Magic. Getting a Magic without having to play the Magic in particular is a delight. Normally, it's... a real headache. We're gonna have 9 points here. If you wanted that +1 energy now, you could do it if you give up your Lady Bullseye. She only hits 1 target, which at the moment, I don't actually really have what I need to make her good. You know what I mean? Like I need an Afflictor, and I only have maybe some Scorpion hits, of course, but no Hazmat yet. So I'm gonna wait on the Bullseye maybe for a better turn, more targets, spread out targets. Right? There's a few angles there that make that a bit more interesting. So if we go Scorpion here, yeah, we're gonna get Tau on 5, 6, and then we'll actually solve Prodigy on 7. You could even do Prodigy Mystique potentially, which would be absolutely silly. Although we are gonna, of course, lose our cube, so we're gonna lose some energy. So on that note, we should probably like go ahead and play like even just a rogue here. Actually, maybe you go Bullseye since you're floating quite a bit. That'll get you to, well, that doesn't always get you to 10 left because the opponent might play for Baxter Building, right? Do I even need it anyway? I'm gonna like play, I mean, probably just need to play like Prodigy Hazmat If you had 8 energy though, could you go? You still couldn't go Prodigy, Mystique, Hazmat. So I think it's fine either way. Like this is okay. Yeah, I'd rather have more energy for the Bullseye than the Rogue, right? It's probably worth more points. Nimrod is nice to debuff too, right? You kind of get even more bodies. Are we gonna actually? We're guaranteed to hit the Nimrod, so that's perfect. Honestly, he's already hit a little, and now we're gonna hit him even more. Everybody gets caught here, so Nimrod's gonna spread a ton of negative points, dude. They are actually removing a lot of negative points with that destroyer, so that was still a net gain, but it's just really funny to watch the Nimrods just spreading more and more, you know. But we did it up with 12 anyway, so that's good. So like we said, we can go Prodigy and I guess a Hazmat now too. No Mystique. I would actually just play Mystique if we had it instead of the Hazmat. But this is, I mean, assuming no disruption, no enchantress or whatever, this is definitely gonna be a win. Yeah, I'm seeing, dude. So we were gonna stack on another negative 24 on this, right? It's at negative 12, so it was gonna go to another negative 24. So each of these was gonna be negative 37. Like, go ahead and copy more of them, bro. Or even more than that, right? I think because the Hazmat, it's even more than that because the Hazmat's adding the one in, I guess. Like, God, forget it, dude. 4 layers of Scorpions is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's so stupid, really. I think this is just evil and stupid. I can't believe this exists, honestly. It's just so gross. Okay, Crimson Cosmos is actually kind of annoying, yeah. I want to get that, like, Iceman location, whatever it's called, that makes magic cost 4, so I can turn that idiot off. Icebox, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Who knows? Mirror Dimension has to go away. That would be a disaster to hit Crimson Cosmos. Titan is good for us, though. We're cool with Titan. Next turn, we can go Ancient One mid. Or, well, I guess you can just still go Ancient One right as well, yeah. Ancient One right, and then Scorpion right, and then you go for the Tau right. Assuming no disruption, like, we're in a great spot, frankly. But, you know, disruption is definitely a risk. More worried about disruption that turns me off as opposed to turns them on. In other words, you know, like, Enchantress is 1,000 times worse than Luke Cage, if that makes sense. Luke Cage would be turning them on. Enchantress would be turning me off. That's not true. Let's be real. No way, no way. America Chavez, I mean, they just, like, right now seem really focused on points specifically, right? So I'm not super stressed at the moment, but if we go Luna, how much energy do I have next turn? We're at 8. So we'd have, like, Prodigy right, Hazmat mid. I don't know. Opponent is cooking something, though, because they're snapping, right? Like, they're feeling very confident. I think ultimately you just really need to play like Hazmat Prodigy next turn, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, I guess if you had 8, you could also play the Luke Cage though, which would be pretty sick. I don't know. I mean, I think they're just gonna do something. Like, they're being sneaky, right? Why are they being so sneaky? They got something cooked here. They're planning something sneaky. Planning shenanigan. It's crazy they're getting cards left too for like a Surfer deck, buff Surfer deck or something. Kind of looks like Zombie Galactite deck, but there ain't no Zombie Green. There's no green boys. This is where I need a Cosmo, by the way, more than I need a Prodigy. Like, the Prodigy's too greedy. I really wish that we had a Cosmo instead to stop whatever they snapped for, right? Like, they're snapping for something, dude. I don't know what it is, but we're cooked. Like, you don't snap for nothing. We're super cooked, I think. If we're not cooked, we're gonna win the game, that's for sure. But if we're cooked, right? It's that simple. 4 Scorpions right now. Hazmat active, even with priority. I mean, Luke Cage would be pretty tough, actually, because nothing in the back row is affected. Brood is totally fine. Sebastian Shaw is totally fine. Surfer's totally fine, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's well, it's not close, but like, it's closer than it has any right to be, if that makes sense. Like, you know, given we got 4 Scorpions off, they honestly almost, you know, like they're within 10, 18 points. Like it's, you know, they gave up, like they dropped priority. That was pretty cool to do. Like a lot, you know, it kind of worked out for them, but it's just like, you know, it's just ridiculous. It's just too many negative points. And this is all just from 1 hazmat too, by the way. Remember, like we were only at 1. We didn't have a Scorpion. We didn't have a Lady Bullseye. This is literally just from a hazmat, right? You go this many negative points. You're at negative 16 points from just 1 hazmat because of the 4 doublings, right? It's something, man. We honestly, like, if we had a Lady Bullseye, that would be way better than Luke Cage to finish on here. Arguably, like, you'd have to ask if the Prodigy's worth it or not. I don't know. Like, would you rather float that energy for the Lady Bullseye than the Prodigy? Just because, like, more, I don't know. Like, I don't think it would be better from the math standpoint, but I'm curious enough to ask. Like, I don't think it would be, though. It doesn't seem to track to me. All right, we love drawing cards, but we are very bad at winning Asgard, so we're probably going to turn that off. Deny the opponent at the very least. Opponent Sunspot deck might appreciate my extra energy. Might be Affliction-y High Evo stuff, I guess. Oh, Lemuria, man, that's fine, I guess. Asgard still goes away, that's all good. Magic Blink is actually really, really nice, but so is, I guess, Luna. You probably put Luna in her own spot right now so that you have a good Ancient One set up, right? You'd have, well, actually, I guess if Luna's going to turn into a Scorpion anyway, then it's maybe the same difference, right? Yeah. You can just blink her into a Scorpion. That's pretty great. Ooh, Symbiote Spider-Man Sunspot's cool, dude. I always love the idea of just like one Sunspot and making him as big as possible and then using Artem Zola to win, you know? I think that's always a fun idea. Reality of it's a little, no, we drew. God dang, that's annoying when you draw it. I mean, I guess it's fine because we can still just do Mystique stuff, but now I got to build a whole new lane for Ancient One stuff, which I guess isn't actually all that big of a problem. Also, we could just go Mystique Prodigy and do it anyway. Like, we don't even need, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even need, I guess that's why I put the Prodigy in here. Ah, the Shuri, rocking the Ice Cube stuff. Okay. Gotta think a little bit, like, if I go for an Ancient, like, you know, do you bother with the Ancient One? You could still do, like, Mystique here, you know? And then, yeah, I don't know, Scorpion, Luke Cage, then go Prodigy, Hazmat. I mean, I guess Ancient One's gone anyway, isn't it? Yeah, there's no thought about an Ancient One. So I think you, like, spread out your... Yeah, you probably spread out your Scorpion buffs, right? I think that's fine. I like this. Okay. I actually, is Hazmat going to be enough? I guess is the question. Is 3 Scorpions enough for Hazmat? Probably, but I don't know, man. I need Lady Bullseye too, kind of. Maybe I don't know if I don't think I have energy for that. Do I? Actually, will have 8, so I would. Woo! It's a big Star-Lord. Dang. They are crazy strong over there. Oh, Ancient One does arrive, but too late. I could have played Lady Bullseye indeed. Since I have priority, I'm only really hitting left here, man. I don't feel good about this. I'm like very nervous suddenly. Do I win left with, I mean, I think you do win left because there's 2 dudes there, right? So it's just like, does another spot hold? Does mid hold at, you know, 22 or whatever? Man Spider, he's gonna get those negative stats, but he still goes to 20, but that's 1 point too small. Oh my god, that's actually so sick. Oh my god. Well, because I guess really, like, the Star-Lord was still pretty big, but he inherited the afflictions, right? Like, Star-Lord really only had -1 technically, so when he merged, he doubled to 26, but because he inherited the afflictions anyway, man, that's crazy close. 1 point difference, good lord. Do we need another... I feel like I need another afflictor, but there's some decent lists out there. They really only have a few, you know, it's Scorpion, Hazmat, Lady Bullseye, there is a fastball special certainly in some of them, but not all of them. So I don't know. Fastball specials seemed a little hard and risky to play sometimes if you need bodies, you know. Okay, yeah, I will play Luke on 2, honestly. I'm just embracing the risk with this deck. Like, it's just, you know, some games are gonna get stolen out from you. It's just the reality of it. You just can't pretend like it's just, you know, I'm pretending like it's not gonna happen. That's the right way to do it. You can't keep yourself safe from it forever. In other words, you just have to embrace the risk. Games are gonna go wrong otherwise. So, man, we always seem to have blink and then draw the Scorpion. Stay in the deck, bud. Make this blink worth the trouble. Sage early for 2 points. That makes me think they're gonna like revisit that somehow, right? You know what? I don't really want them getting Madripoor, but at the same time, I do need some bodies for potentially good Scorpion plays. So I don't know, like, you know, you can't really make left your stack for that because Luke Cage is a Tau. He could steal the Tau, right? So Mr. Negative decks can go pretty hard, but I will say Rogue is pretty great, and stuff like Iron Man is particularly exposed in a Mr. Negative deck. Magic I can't swap into at all. So this hand is getting a little stranded, to be honest. I think you just play a Lady Bullseye to set up for maybe Scorpion stuff. I don't know if Tau is coming along or not, but it's okay to have a spot. And even with priority here, we're going to hit 2 guys, which I wouldn't expect the Negative deck to have a Luke Cage necessarily. So I think front row is okay. But of course, Scorpion also going to catch everything, hopefully in hand. Jane would not be going off first if they have the Jane here, so that might like their hand is 7 cards though, so if they played Jane they would only be drawing, oh god, what did they get from Daily Bugle, by the way? Oh god, they might have gotten they could have gotten a Luke Cage, right? Because it was turn 2. They could have gotten a Rogue. Oh god, that's actually really terrifying. Hopefully they just got like a blink or something. We'll find out. Iron Man. Okay, that's a great rogue target, honestly, already. Mystique Iron Man. Okay. Already terrifying. Oh, Ravona kind of protecting the... I don't really have Taos. I don't think you need... I mean, what's my line right now? I just like, I don't have enough afflictions to win, you know? Like I need a hazmat or something. I need like Scorpion, Mystique, hazmat, but it still doesn't really feel like enough to win. I really don't know, man. Maybe I can just win left and win left with Mystique because these are already debuffed so much, and then win mid with Rogue. But like, I'm assuming there's going to be more stuff come down that makes Rogue harder. Oh, okay, Mystique's going over there now. That means we're probably just going to win that because Mystique's going to double them into like a million negative power, right? So now maybe I just steal the Gore mid. Gore's also debuffed, which is helpful. Luke Cage shows up. Can I steal the Luke Cage, guys? Oh, I don't know. Does stealing Gore also win the game? Probably not. I think I gotta steal the Luke Cage, man. Oh, they really got my Luke Cage, by the way, which is just hilarious. Hilarious. Good on them, honestly. They deserve it. That, I mean, legitimately, like, this deck is so toxic. I'm always rooting for the opponent, you know? they deserve it. We're playing the evil deck here. Mr. Negative's probably had its moments of evilness, but not lately. Shang-Chi is dead. Luke Cage, please. It's a 50-50 here. It's just a straight up 50-50, man. Like, if we steal the Luke, I think we win the game, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Do we... No! Do we win anyway? No, we're 1 point off left, I think. Oh, god dang, dude. Oh, good on you, opponent. You win by 1 point, dude. 1 freaking point, man. Mystique just needed to be debuffed and we win this game. Dude, it's coming down to 50-50 like that. Grats to the opponent. I love that they got my Luke Cage and I tried to steal it back. How amazing is that? That's really funny. Now I wish rogues had steal an effect from the lowest power enemy card. Can you imagine? All right, Scorpion Magic's a great start. I feel like playing this deck, it's literally just like, what does the opponent have that's like a counter? You know what I mean? Like, do they or do they not have some kind of counter? Do they answer you somehow? Do they have a rogue, a cosmic ghost rider, you know, whatever it is? We don't currently have ramp, but you know, Scorpion on 6 into just whatever on 7. Maybe it's as simple as a Lady Bullseye into a Prodigy. That could be enough. Honestly, that literally could be enough. Because you'd be floating like 2 energy, so you'd have 3 targets on Bullseye. I mean, I guess if they all went to the same spot, but we also have Scorpion too, so that helps as well. Shame we didn't catch a multiple man, but hopefully still something that cares about power. We've answered in some way or another here. All right, guys. I don't want to be like I don't want to be too hopeful. This is a weird aside, but I was just looking at my YouTube stats, and for the first time in basically forever, they've kind of been like they've been going up. I started posting more shorts this last 2 weeks, which might really just be it, even though the shorts themselves aren't getting views. Like, my subscriber count's way up. I think I'm just getting subs from shorts. Maybe they're converting to views better. I don't know, but like for the first time in a long time, my Marvel Snap views are like, I'm averaging almost, I think like 85,000 views a day right now over the last few days or whatever, which that's great compared to the last you know. Like if I mean, I guess I could probably look at this. The last 7 days, yeah, my views are up 21% more than the 7 days previous to that. If I go back to the last like 14 days, no, it doesn't have a comparison, but I don't know, man. It's up. Subscribers up 500%. So anyway, I don't know. Like I don't know. Just I don't know if it's maybe just a short thing or if Marvel Snap's getting a little bit of a boost somewhere. Has the Spider-Man hype actually worked? Did it happen? Has Spider-Man made the game more hyped? Actually, you know what? Steam also is trending up a little bit, man. Dang, dude. It's really not just me. It really is the game. I haven't checked the Steam numbers in a minute. For the first time in forever, they look kind of almost flat instead of going down. Dang, dude. This might be... You guys are having a renaissance of Marvel Snap. Oh my god, it's time, guys. Yeah, I guess you definitely go Scorpion first. Oh, I lost my Mystique. Why is my Mystique on board? Oh, I blinked into it, I guess, eh? Oh yeah, that's a low roll, dang. That's fine though. We can still just go Scorpion Hazmat Prodigy. I think that should be fine. Probably okay in combination with oh dude, Iska would be so sick if we could impact her more immediately and directly, but she only had the -1 to start, which isn't quite enough. I mean, I think this probably holds, right? I don't know, is there enough debuffs on board? If they don't have a Luke Cage, probably, yeah. I mean, Hazmat's gonna add a lot more, it's just not a lot of points, right? It's more Heimdall's moving the Iska. I'm okay with that. I just need to win 2 spots. I think I'm strongest mid and right anyway. Right doesn't have a lot of... We were already ahead, but mid's more bodies and more debuffs, so it should be okay. This is gonna be 1,000,000 points right here. It's gonna go from 11 to -1, yeah. Almost steal left too, to be honest, man, but good enough. Victory. Yeah, this is not like even the craziest numbers here, but it's enough. It's doing the job every time. All right, Strange Academy do anything for us? Not really, right? I think it doesn't matter. Throwing the Luke Cage out early is like sort of risky, but at the same time, it's like I don't think we actually need a Luke Cage. It's just like if I throw it out early, there's a risk it gets rogued or something, you know. Maybe we just rogue it back though in that case. So I think blink. Actually, you can like ancient one, then blink into a blink, but since I already have Scorpion in hand, like it's, you know, it doesn't really do anything. Just makes your ancient one slightly bigger. I don't really care about that so much. Mosh Pit, kind of irrelevant. Luna though is good. Luna could protect you against a red guardian or something. Not this turn, but on a delay anyway. Anti-venom, so that kind of implies they might have a Luke Cage to pump those points back up, right? That's definitely a possibility. Let's just go, I guess, for a Tau here. And then you'd go Scorpion right into Tau Prodigy or something, right? Oh, Blob is a big boy, yeah. Blob's moving, so he'll be a back row card. Without a magic, we're not going to be able to do... Ooh, baby. Man, you can do Prodigy Mystique, but you need an Affliction, so you kind of have to go Hazmat Tau, I guess, right? For 3 of these boys. Yeah, I mean, a Luke Cage, I think, could definitely still be a problem here, because they just don't have a lot of back row cards. Like I said, Blob will be, and anything played this turn, I guess, will be as well. But Ice Cube could kind of change that too, I suppose. Getting a free Spider-Man buff here, that's pretty sweet. Does Ice Cube go away? It doesn't yet. Okay, so the Ice Cube's actually going to stick, which does indeed force another back row card. Spider-Man could move, though, so that could change that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's literally just Hazmat, Tau, Scorpion, right? They have priority, so that's good. 3 Scorpions here. I mean, in theory, it's enough. But, you know, Disruption's a problem here, too. If they have, you know, who knows, Cosmic Ghost Rider or something, move that Spider-Man out, Enchantress, whatever it is. Definitely exposed a little bit always with this deck. And Thanos decks certainly have enough like flexibility that God knows what they could be including. Who knows? It's actually I guess is it Thanos Airsham too? Yeah, it is Thanos Airsham. And the anti-venom adds an even another layer of a wrinkle there that you don't know. So who knows, man? Our Ice Cube's kind of just negative points for us, but certainly was worth the trouble here. Eliath. Oh, goodness. Eliath actually would have been insane right, to be honest. Man, it would have been so insane right. Because the Tau would have gone off, but the Hazmat wouldn't have. And I need the Hazmat to win here because I don't have any other afflictions, right? Man. I understand kind of why they didn't play the Eliath right. I get it, because like I said, it doesn't work on skills. So I can understand why they'd want to avoid that. I do understand that. At the same time, I wonder if you're looking at Ancient One and thinking he needs to play a card with this. I mean, I guess maybe I even arguably should have played the Hazmat mid. I don't really know if that... Like, in theory, though, like, separating your important pieces, like, helps both of them go through, but it was really just, like, the Hazmat's all that was at risk to an Eliath specifically. And I, you know, technically speaking, the Scorpion wants to come down after because he does get negatively afflicted by the Hazmats. Like, you gain 1 point. Probably not a point that matters, though. I mean, it'd be incredibly unlikely to matter. So, I don't know. That was, like, we just literally did not have any other afflictions, so... yeah, I mean, that Eliath could have won them that game. It's just bad luck, bad timing, bad something, you know? What characters do you think are cool? Show me.
A pig Spider-Man.
A pig that looks like Spider-Man? You're right.
What the heck the donut?
He's trying to get that donut. I know, it's cool. It's cool. Anybody else? Look at this guy.
Yeah. He looks like a pterodactyl.
He does look like a pterodactyl.
He's a wing.
He does have wings. He likes to turn people into dinosaurs.
Dino.
He doesn't want people to be healed of diseases. He wants to turn them into dinosaurs. Like, that's crazy, right?
Crazy. Hey, chocolate arm.
Chocolate arm? What do you mean?
Yeah, with a shark.
Oh, he's a shark in a dolphin costume. Isn't that crazy?
He has the wing and the flapping.
He's like flapping wings like a stingray. Remember how you touched the stingrays at the zoo?
It made me wet.
It did make you wet. Yeah, you couldn't. He did splashes when he was eating that fish out of my hand. Remember his crazy mouth went on my fingers. Remember? That was crazy.
He's a robot man.
He is a robot man. His name is Herbie.
He's really known.
He's like a bottle of chemicals. Science. He's doing science.
I like him.
You like him, yeah? What else do you like? Who else do you like?
That guy.
That guy? Which, this one here? Look at that. She's got an icy. You had one of those today at the farm. Grant's farm you went to, and you had an icy today with Mom. It looked just like that, remember? It was a red cherry icy. That's so cool.
I'm doing a show.
Yeah. What kind of show did we watch?
About birdies.
About birdies. You're right. There was a bird show with lots of animals. It wasn't just birdies. What else did they have?
Wait, a pig.
A pig? Yeah. What else?
Many animals.
So many. You're right.
I'm having.
What's this guy? His name's Captain America.
She was holding a shield.
He is holding a shield. You're right. Don't show them your peacock. Hold your peacock up to the camera.
Hello.
Whoa, the green parts of him are invisible. Look, see how the green parts are invisible?
No, they're gone.
Look, it's invisible.
No, it's gone.
I know, it's invisible. It's called a green screen. That's why Daddy's background is green, see? See how my wall is green? That's why.
Whoa.
This is where a lot of people go, Regis is using a green screen? What? It's just pretend. He's not really broken. He's just pretend. Okay, Daddy needs to record his intro.
Bluish.
Yeah, he is bluish. Daddy needs to record his intro. Can I record it now? Will you be quiet, or do you want to go find Mom?
I don't want to be quiet.
You don't want to be quiet? Okay.
Spider-Man.
That doesn't surprise me. It is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Look at this big guy.
Here's dragon with head.
He's a dragon, you're right.
Tall head with a giraffe.
He does have a long neck like a giraffe, yeah. He has wings too, yeah.
He comes from a bird.
Look at this guy.
Octopus. It has headphones on and playing music. It's like he was an octopus.
He is an octopus. He looks just like yours downstairs.
He has headphones on.
I know, he has headphones on.
I like music.
He is playing music. You're right. He's being a DJ.
And he has headphones on.
Yeah, so he can hear the music he's playing. Look,
MODOK. No,
it's
MODOK.
MODOK. You're right. That is MODOK. Good eyes, man. You spotted that from a mile away. That's MODOK. How do you know MODOK? Tell him.
Yeah. Dead thing. He had it. He's
Yeah.
holding it right now.
You have-
It come out.
Yeah.
It come out.
It's a joystick. Yeah, you have Daddy's MODOK action
okay.
figure. That's how you know MODOK, huh?
It open. It go in a good line. Hold it.
It goes in a circle and you hold it. What do you mean?
I hold it. No time. It's doing nothing.
Oh.
The bottom of it come off.
The bottom of it comes off. Yeah, you mean the little explosion part. Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's a fire on it.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, it's coming out his butt, huh?
And I not poke me.
Yeah.
It's Buckman again.
Yeah, Bugman again. His name's Brood. Can you say that? Try it. Yeah, Brood. You got it. Okay, I think it's time to go. Daddy's going to record his intro now, okay?
He's pushing
Here,
it.
pretend you're the peacock and talk into the microphone. What's the peacock's name?
Peacocky.
Peacocky, that's so clever. I never would have thought of that one. Okay, go have fun with your mom. I'll record my intro and then I'll come down.